Some of these things happen all the time.
What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another Solo Lane play-by-play in the ADC series. Today, we're going to be playing some Aphrodite, which I regret to inform everybody. Seriously, I actually have been enjoying this character a lot lately. And there's a reason. My favorite item in the game right now is Staff of Mirrodin, and it interacts with Aphrodite in a special way because her ult already resets one of her cooldowns on her 3. So you're able to triple 3 people, which is just instant dopamine. I'll try and show you guys that throughout this gameplay. That's the whole build I'm going to be going. It's basically a full damage Aphro build. And against that comp, I think I'm going to need beads. They have quite a lot of CC. So we're going to start with Conduit because we go Conduit on basically every int-based character right now. It's very, very strong. I like it more than Sands of Time. It has 5 more int on it. And it's just crazy wave pressure. So very, very good. But yeah, like I said, going to be going Staff of Mirrodin. So I'm going to go in Book of Thoth into Staff of Mirrodin. And now a full damage Aphro build isn't necessarily how she's played right now. She's really good in Vandalot and Rank because she's played in support with a tank build. More of a support style build because Aphro in general is just more of a support style character. You know, she heals her teammates. She keeps somebody alive with her ult, using damage immunity and CC immunity, and obviously gives them protections as well with her kiss. She gives them movement speed, so she's more of a support playstyle, but I have been having a lot of fun with this damage-based build, so I'll try and show you guys that today. Try and get a clip or two of me triple threeing people. But before we get into the gameplay, let's do a GeoGuessr. You guys know the rules. If I get the country right, you have to like the video. If I get the country wrong, I guess you can kill me. Is that Spanish? We got Spanish. Hemisphere. Is that the sun in the north? Thinking maybe like we got some mountains over there to our southwest. I don't want to spend too much time on this. This could be like Bolivia, Chile, maybe Peru. I mean, it could be a lot of different countries. I'm gonna go. Let's go near Santiago. It was Colombia. It was Colombia. Maybe with more time. I suck. That's no problem though. Hopefully we don't suck in Smite game. Looks like this guy's maybe lagging there for a sec. So I'll try and show you guys the pressure you can have from Conduit with Aphro. Do this clear. It puts the archers in execute range just off that. Basically full clearing the first wave, which is pretty crazy. Don't have quite enough pressure to go do my blue right now because it'll take me too long on Aphro to auto down the big guy. So while we just wait for this next wave, I'll explain an Aphro kit real quick. Her one is a kiss. You can link to allies, and it allows you to apply your heal to them and give them your ult as well, which we'll talk about. But it also gives them protections, and it gives both of you movement speed. But if you hit an enemy with it, it stuns them and does damage. Your 2 is just like this little AoE around you and the teammate you've linked with that knocks people back and does damage. It only knocks them back if you hit them, though. If you're linked to a teammate and they hit them with the 2, or you hit them with the 2, it'll just slow them. Your 3 is a line ability that heals you and your teammate if you're linked. And then it also does damage. It does quite a bit of damage as well. They just buffed the damage on the 3, which is actually good for this build that I'm going, where I'm trying to one-shot some people with it. So that's fun, at least. They nerfed her in other ways because she's just so strong in support. She's not an OP character elsewhere, by the way. Let me put that out there. Make that very clear. She is not an OP mid laner. She's not an OP solo laner. She's literally only OP in support because she makes it incredibly hard to kill, like a carry, for example, or a jungler. And then, of course, your ult. I talked about it before, but you get damage immunity and CC immunity, and something in Smite 2, one of her +1s, is she can actually fly to her target that she has linked. So if they're over a wall, if they're kind of farther away, she can give them damage immunity, and then if you click 4 again, you'll get to be able to fly to your teammate. So it's quite nice for repositioning. You know, a character that traditionally can get put out of position just because you have no leap, you have no dash, nothing like that. You have your immunity and you have your safety and your heals and all that, but for characters that can put you out of position with walls, like Ymir, for example, on the enemy team, even Herc is good against her. Smite 2, you're a little bit stronger against that because you can fly to your teammate. Now, we're just going to try and hyper farm in this early game. We don't really need to be fighting this Herc. We need to be getting our items online for one. Sorry if my mic turned around for a sec. His Anami scared me with that VGS. Thought somebody was inside my room. So we're just going to be trying to farm, get to that Mirrodin, try and showcase that for you guys. But also, obviously, we're not going to be too strong into a Hercules early game. He has a lot of kill pressure on us. He can actually probably just finish this. I think he went to his own backs. One downside to Hercules is that his farm potential isn't that great, but that's why you don't want to fight him, because he wants to fart. He wants to fart. He wants to fight you. He does not really want to just hyper farm because he's, like I said, not very good at it. We'll hit level 5 here. He's not level 5 quite yet. Again, that farm potential is a little bit worse on his side. I haven't even had to use a potion yet. I don't really need to use a potion here because I'm going to keep healing with my 3. We might have some kill potential. Something we got to keep in mind against Hercules. Oh, that was a... I probably didn't need a beads, but I want to maybe save my ult for the double 3, like I said, because it resets the 3 cooldown and it give us some kill potential here. But something you have to keep in mind in this Hercules matchup is that I have a dot on my 3, so I'm going to keep his passive going for him quite a lot. So he's basically going to always have that extra strength from his passive, so he's going to hit really hard if we sit there and auto-trade in melee range. If we can keep our distance, you know, we're fine. That was a blink for beads, by the way, which is always worth for the beads user because blink is 240 seconds and beads is only 140 seconds. So in that sense, it was worth, but let's see if I can get a kill here. This is like maybe a preview of what's to come. Nice, I hit him with both 3s. And he's dead, nice. Oh, we might be dead here. Oh, he missed his ult. I was out of range for that. Might be alive, actually. Should just be out. I'm just gonna run. Just gonna straight line away, use my heal. He had to hit his ult to pretty much guarantee the kill there, but... And I'll be fine. Does he aspect armor? So he doesn't even root me as I'm trying to run away. That's fine. We'll go ahead and back for our Book of Thoth here. And TP back into lane. That'll be really nice for us. I'll grab a Chalice and... I'm gonna sell this so I can grab some wards. You don't necessarily need Chalice on Aphro or even health potions because you're gonna heal a lot from your 3s. And also in Smite 2, it scales off in. They made a change to Smite 1 Aphro pretty late on. Oh, she's on this. I can maybe get this if I stun her and 2 it. Oh, okay. I almost lost it because the 2 didn't secure. I thought it would do a little bit more damage considering I'm Conduit, but it is only rank 1. They made a change to Aphro and all healers in general in Smite 1 in what, season 9? I would think it was. Maybe season... Yeah, I think it was season 9 where basically any heals could not scale off magical power in Smite 1 or for Smite 2. But they did give Aphro 5% int scaling on her heal. Self-heal, it's 7.5, and then ally is 5%. So she actually does have, you know, magical power or intelligence scaling in Smite 2 for her heal. So the more int you build, basically the more full damage you build, the higher heals will be. That helps out a little bit for your survivability. But of course, you know, a frontline build, say like a Lifebinder, Stampede, Breastplate of Valor, Talisman, and Purification Aphro. I mean, that's going to be really hard to kill, and she's also going to make it hard for you to kill her teammates. So I'm actually not going to put points in my ult, even though it does extend the duration that you have that CC immunity and that damage immunity. I'm not going to do it for this build specifically because I'm not really using my ult for safety. I'm basically using it to get another 3 off. I'm trying to do that triple 3, right? So if I'm using it for that, I'm not actually using it to survive in these like situations. I'm just going to try and poke him here a little bit, see how much damage it does. He did click his 3, so he's going to be quite tanky and he's going to heal some of that damage up. That's going to be the one downside in this matchup as well, as far as kill potential at least, is it takes a while for all of my damage to actually get off. So if he pops his 3 during any of it, he's going to be able to heal a lot of it. Look at that. I love it. I've hit him with 3 abilities. I mean, maybe 4. He hit me with, what? Just 1 combo, and he's already out-traded me. His blink is still down, remember, because even though my beads are up, this is a much longer cooldown. So we might be able to kill here if we can bait him. Let's see if he pushes. What's he going to do? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He just has to position correctly there, and he won't die. So Aphro solo is kind of weird because you have nobody to link to except for when your jungler is around. But the downside is then the enemy solo knows that you're around, right? Might be able to get him? No. The enemy solo knows that the jungler is around because they can hear the link, and if they see the link like leading into the jungle, for example, well, that's quite literally a paper trail to, you know, the jungler or somebody else being there. So usually want to be near some other people. That's why she's good in support and even good in mid because jungler's around mid a lot of the time. There have been some metas where Aphro solo has been okay, decent. You know, there's some certain people that used to love to play her. I'm not going to name any names. Basically Voldemort. But she's never really been that good. Partly because of what I just said. Everything that I just said. But even in general, Aphro really was never that great throughout most of Smite 1. It was towards the later seasons where she became very viable in support. And you saw people like, you know, PBM, Genetics, Awesome Jake really pop off with Aphro support. I'll just keep farming though. Gonna be a bit of a farm game. Again, I'm not putting points in my ult, although usually you would want to put points into your ult as Aphro support, and maybe even mid if you're just playing her like you're just actually trying to win the game. I am obviously trying to win, but I'm trying to do it. Also, I gotta be that almost stole it. I kind of did not register that the enemy Artemis's trap was sitting right there. She could have definitely stolen it. I need to be a little bit careful. So I was going to try and wait till it was like maybe an execute range for my auto, as in like it would actually get the thing, and I was going to auto it to secure. But the trap almost DPS'd it all the way down, plus my birds. See if I can get this. What did he go first item? He went Brawlers first item. I actually like that by him. That allows him, I think he wrapped around there, so I'm going to go position towards the left here. I still have these wards in the normal gank spots that I've shown you guys before, right here and right here. So I can be pretty aggressive and yeah, have some different positioning like that. I can put my back towards the jungle. Little tidbit that I probably mentioned in many Smite 1 videos, but whenever you're playing solo lane or any of these lanes, it's actually better to have your back like be this side of the lane, because it'll take longer for the jungler to get over here, and you have more time to react for one. You have more space to play with. You can walk into this jungle in Smite 2, but you want to have your back towards the outside of the map instead of having your back towards the jungle. Of course, you can also see into the jungle a little bit, so you can see. I was trying to stun him in the wave there so I can get some bang for my buck with my abilities. Hit him plus the wave. His abilities are going to be coming back up. I need to be a little bit careful. All right, let's go ahead and back. We have our fast out of base. We can get our Mirrodin. I might be able to TP mid here and help them out. Let's see. Maybe get my first use of Mirrodin. Oh, dude, I forget it's $29.50. It's so expensive for this item that's really not that viable. It's so sad. We're going to have to wait in base for 30 gold. Shouldn't miss too many minions because of the recent change to the towers. The minions don't die nearly as fast when they're inside of it. They take 3 tower shots for the melees instead of 2. Or is it 4 maybe? Something like that. We'll just TP back right though. Try and get this way. We might miss 1 minion. 2. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely want to, when you're just like kind of idling in lane, kind of be towards this side of the lane. If you're playing a character where you have to worry about ganks. I mean, some characters don't really have to worry about that. They kind of have get out of jail free cards. Your active may be up, or maybe your jungler is nearby, so you're baiting the gank. But yeah, if you're trying to be like super safe and just trying to farm and play careful. I have an Aladdin support, by the way. He's coming to gank, but I'm kind of just gonna ignore that because I don't think we have much kill potential. Maybe. Oh, yeah, he's got Phoenix Feather. This is a crazy 1v1 build. He has anti-heal for me and crazy sustain and tankiness, so I'm probably not gonna be able to do the Mirrodin tech against this guy and be able to kill him. He's gonna be able to. He's basically double Phoenix Feather, by the way, because he's got his Herc 3 and the item. So that's probably not happening. We'll just have to keep farming simulator. Which for the recent video, you guys were talking about how you wanted to see me get that chalk kill instead of, because we were doing the farming simulator, but we left out a chalk kill. Which, yeah, we get it. I get it. I think Loyal understands, but at the same time, like, the kill itself was not very interesting. We just got ganked. Our teammate ganked for us, and we just both ulted the Odin at level 5 and killed him. But I understand. Don't get me wrong. I'll probably start putting points in my ult. Although this does increase in damage, it's not really that big of a deal. It's not going to be the end-all be-all. We might as well have that extra duration of our ult now. Oh, nice try. A little tidbit for you guys is that when you're fighting like this, I kiss my Aladdin first because the cooldown on your kiss resets. It's only like maybe like half a second if you do that. If you kiss the enemy first, then it's going to be a long cooldown. It's going to be what? It's going to be a 12-second cooldown, and then you won't be able to kiss your ally. You always want to be, if anybody's nearby, you want to kiss them first, and then use your stun aggressively. That way you can get some value out of that and not have a long cooldown, and just be sitting there without being linked to anybody. Because not only do you want to help your teammate, but it also helps you, remember, because you get movement speed from it. We're just going to keep farming, and during this farming process, all we're doing is clearing every wave. We don't want to be missing any waves on the map. They're very, very important. And then looking at the map to see what's up next. So, for example, we want to clear this wave. My back rights are coming up. I got to be a little bit careful. This guy has no ult, so I guess he's not that much of a threat. I'm trying to hit him plus the wave by lining it up like that. That's fine. He has no ult, so I should be good. Try and get the last hit on that. It's worth quite a lot, 105 gold. So, we clear the wave as fast as we could because we were still on cooldown. And we go to our backs and get those, and then we'll come back for the next wave. That's really, at least when you're farming. When you're fighting, it's going to be a little bit different, but that's really all Smite is in Conquest when it boils down to it. So we'll do that again. I actually missed a minion? Wait, where? How did I miss a minion? Okay, that's why I chose the skin, by the way, because it's so troll. It's like literally an influencer skin. I'm going to maybe damage test here. Oh. Look at that damage. Are you kidding me? Is she just permanently Aphro now? Wait, what? I'm going to try and do it here. I got both 2s off there. I'm going to ult again. I missed the last... No, I hit the last 3. Okay, so that's... I just hit him with... up. Is it because he's linked? I think it's because he's linked, so he's not deforming. Because whenever you're transformed as Mori into a character, as long as you're channeling an ability, you won't deform even if it runs out. But by the way, I just hit that guy with 3 of my 3s and my 2, and he didn't die. I mean, that's Hercules tankiness for you. I'll just do this. You don't actually want to be fighting that much. Okay, so he finally deformed, yeah. So I think it might have been because he was linked to somebody and it was considered being in a channeled ability. But isn't that crazy, that Hercules tankiness? I mean, he hit me with 1 ability. Or he hit me with 2 abilities and basically did over half my health. I hit him with 4 abilities and realistically didn't even have, like... This Aladdin keeps coming over here, by the way, which he really shouldn't. We do not have kill potential. Especially because he's Aladdin support. And he's auto-attack Aladdin support. What the heck? Anything else I haven't mentioned about Aphro's kit? I have been a little bit... Some of my servers have been rough lately. I maybe mentioned it in the last video. So I've been having to do some different like recordings for these gameplays. It's a little sad. There's been some server issues I hope they're working on. Also, now we're just talking about miscellaneous things. I'm planning on doing a video where I get a bunch of questions from the community. Any question you have about Smite 2 that you want to learn more about, that you don't know the answer to, want me to explain a little bit of, maybe builds, how certain things work, stats, like literally anything. I'm probably going to be doing a video like that very soon. I'll make a community post, but if you have any questions like that, be on the lookout for that. Just wanted to go ahead and tell you guys. Do a little informational, educational video like that. So you actually have a really close game here, 42k versus 42k, 8 kills versus 6. So I'm about to be able to back for my next item. I didn't explain the rest of the build, but basically... I got what I want. I've got the core of my build online. What I want to do now is get items that will make me one-shot with those triple birds that I'm going. So anything that's not necessarily CDR, but anything that's going to increase my damage a ton. So items with a lot high int and pen. I might slip in 1 cooldown item in there, like a Spear of Deso, because it's cheap and also has high int and pen. And it's always good to have cooldown on Aphro, even though that's not necessarily what I'm going for here. I'm just really trying to blow my load in one go. Got gold, that's no problem. Let's go ahead and back. A lot of farming, a lot of farming. That's Soline in a nutshell right now, though. I could go Deso because they're going to have a lot of healing, but I'm going to... Or not Deso, sorry, I meant Divine. But I'm going to actually go Deso into Poly. And now, Poly doesn't necessarily have a ton of pen or int. I mean, it's got 80 int on it, which isn't bad, and it's relatively cheap. But for my full combo, if I kiss them and then get an auto in there with my triple 3... that will for sure kill them. And I actually think Poly's really good on full damage Aphro. Because of your short cooldown on your kiss, if you kiss an ally, it will actually proc off that. And then, try and showcase that, maybe. I'm going to try and get a double mirrored in. I hit him with all 3. Let's see if it kills. It doesn't kill. I hit him with everything. Quite literally everything. Oh, that's insane. It's tank items, I guess. I am lacking some pen against him for sure, but if I had my Poly there, he would have died for the record. Notice how I kill Izanami first before we stun the Herc. Again, you just want to be doing that. You don't want to be stunning them first. I need to definitely try and showcase this against somebody that's not as tanky as this Hercules, because I will show you how much you overkill them if you sequence everything right and they're able to hit all 3s. Something you'll probably notice if you're new to Smite with Aphro as well is that her 3 is not an ability that you kind of just raw dog throw out there and hit, like max range especially. It's something that you have to use off setup, especially your own setup, your own kiss. So that's why you're going to be a lot of the time using your kiss first on them, and then, of course, high beats for this, so I'm fine. That's his Phoenix Feather. He healed so much. Wow, that was actually a really good bait with the Phoenix Feather. I sometimes forget that it's just refunding your health, like, no matter what. It doesn't have to be recent damage done to you. This Izanami and I are kind of just running this down a little bit. Almost a really good play by the Herc. We could probably get this tower. Towers are a lot easier to do now. That Herc is back. Yeah, we should just be careful. Herc fasted back to the lane. Alright, I'll go ahead and back as well. We have our Poly. Just a little bit of gold away. Just need 20 more. And then I might even go back to my lane. Even though I can still hit level 20, I kind of want to go triple 3 somebody, man. I need some dopamine. And my Mirrodin's back up in 10. I really want to do it. That's all I want. Like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with this character. mostly in mid with this full damage build. Just trying to triple Mirrodin people, or triple 3 Mirrodin. I love Mirrodin though. Like I said, it's my favorite item pretty much in the game. And I've been trying it out on a bunch of stuff. I just wish that it didn't work how it does currently. I wish it would refund your most recent used base ability instead of having to click it and then click the ability. I think just quality of life wise, it would feel so much better to just have to click it after. And it also solve, I think it would solve some of the bugs that it has. Like a lot of times it just doesn't work on an ability. That's some BGSing, isn't it? The Aladdin is here once again. All right, that's pretty much the last wave I want to clear. Even though I can still hit level 20, I can get that from kills. We'll just go ahead and start rotating. See if we can make an impact elsewhere. And see if we can get this triple 3 off on someone. I want to look at who has Aegis. So they have no Aegises on their team. That's really good for me because Aegis completely destroys the combo. Like it does against most characters, right? I can maybe save this guy. I was able to hit him. We gotta be a little bit careful here. I'm gonna try and stun for the Aladdin. I could have swapped to him, but I could probably kill these guys. Oh, nice. Good job by Mori there. And we should be able to kill Ymir as well. Might as well get in here. No way he's wishing for wealth, dude. We had that guy. We had that under control. Oh, okay. Rama's up there. I really want to try and get a triple 3 off. I couldn't really there. I was trying to just save my Geb. I was doing normal Aphro things instead of the fun part. Let's see if I can get him here. Let's see what he does. Kirk is coming to me. Maybe they saw me. I'm still going to go for it. They're still dead for a while, so. Let's see. Oh, that is so sad. Maybe I'll just try and hit him with it. I still have my ult, so I'm going to ult that. That's too bad. I went for it. He was very, very aware. Like, even when I was just sitting in the left jungle, he was kind of aware of it. That Mori TP lasts way too long for the decoy. It is insane how long that lasts. We'll probably just go Ratatouille now. Again, bunch of int, bunch of pen. Not a bunch of pen, but some pen. If I can get some one-shot potential off. You don't necessarily need a lot of pen if you're trying to do something like this, because I am trying to do it on one of their backliners. However, if you're just trying to win the game, there are going to be people standing in front of you as Aphro that you're going to need pen for, because people run at her, you know? Run every mage, really. So, team is farming it up. We're up 6k now, but it's really just going to come down to this fire giant. We have a bunch of wave pressure on the map, just looking at the map. All these, this would be a perfect time to pull fire. We hear Herc on the red buff. I might try and poke him a little bit here, do a little damage test. Make sure I weave in some autos in between my abilities here because of Poly. I missed one of my autos, but we got an extra what? An extra 228 damage there. That is not bad, especially on how tanky that guy is. Another thing is you don't really want to upgrade your conduit. You just want to save up for your actual items. Stun that guy before you can get his Herc push off. Try and ult for him as well. The Rama is here though, so we need to get out. I might be dead. I'll just beads that. I'm gonna attach to Aladdin. We need to get out of there. The whole team showed up. I don't think Izanami's having a good time. We'll grab these embers. Might as well restate it. The embers give you 2 strength and 2 int permanently for the rest of the game for each rock that you grab. So you might as well grab them if you're around. Obviously a lot more efficient on hybrid characters that have both strength and int scaling, but still good. We need to help this guy. He should survive for a while. Okay, I take it back. My Mirrodin is coming back up, so. Oh my goodness, he did so much damage. Let's see if I can get a double Mirrodin off. I don't have my ult, sadly. I should be good. Oh, maybe not. The guy was tanking. I'm gonna try and push him away, and then I'll use my stun if I need to. I'm dead to soul, that's too bad. Taking a while. That was a little ambitious from the squad. I mean, we already had Izanami dead, so they might be trying to go fire here. They definitely will be. We have 3 dead still. Oh my god, we got a Geb jungle as well. I didn't even realize because I didn't see him all game. Oh, he probably could have stolen that. He's full build. He would have done so much damage. Let's see it, Geb. That's too bad. All right, well, This front line is a little bit hard to deal with right now. This guy also went Sphere Negation. He's got an extra 100 magical protections. Which makes sense. We have 4 magical. When we come out of base, we're just going to try and farm up for our full Aphrodite here. Tsunami got picked, and then Aladdin got picked, and then we kind of just had to... We didn't have to go in, but I wanted to follow up on the Mori. They should just survive. We have a fat wave running down to tier 2. It's going to be hard. We're still pretty early in the game, so it's going to be hard for them to push without waves. So if we can get these waves pushed out before they actually start sieging, it'll buy us a lot of time. But I'm also, in the meantime, just going to keep farming whatever's nearby so that I can get my rod. I was trying to explain it, but you don't really want to be going your conduit upgrade until you like really have to. You just want to get your full build online first because those items are usually better. They usually have stuff like pen, which you need. So, unless you're playing a character like Nuwa, where you're specifically going a build, and where it gets like a lot of value, although I've heard it actually doesn't proc on Nuwa. I don't know if it's a bug, but look at this clear. The poly feels so nice for the clear as well. They're going to be pushing left here. We got our right wave push. We got our mid wave relatively far pushed up. That's good. I'm actually going to grab Doom Orb as well now. They just recently nerfed all the pen items, so I think Obsidian Shard really isn't the play anymore, even though Doom Orb is really expensive. I could also go Totem of Death, and that's fine. Totem of Death works really well with this build as well because of all of our dots on our 3. That guy's just dead, sadly. We need to defend the Phoenix, otherwise this Tsunami's about to go in and die. And then I think probably BGS a bunch. That's my guess. No? Okay. Alright, kiss the Aladdin. He did get somebody. Try and get a bunch of 3s off here. Nice, they're both dead. If the Mori didn't one-shot the Rama, I would have one-shot him. We both just kind of one-shot him at the same time. Oh, he was still in the lamp. I guess it is a... It is a tank Aladdin. Trying to just weave in autos with my poly right now, guys. And that's all there really is to it. We were able to triple 3 the Rama and almost got the Artemis in the meantime as well. But they basically just died anyway. And of course, if you're wanting to pull off this combo, I can tell you the exact sequence if you go this build. What you have to do is you have to kiss, then click your Mirrodin bind, whatever that may be. It's F for me. Then click your 3 and click your 3 again. And then ult and then click your 3 again. So basically, kiss to set it up, click F, or whatever your Mirrodin bind is, click your 3 twice, ult, and then click your 3 again. Because again, your ult resets the cooldown, so... And so does your Mirrodin, but you have to do the... Mirrodin first. Oh my gosh, he almost stole that. That's his Magi. I didn't even see that was on him. It's kind of hard to see that bubble. I think they need to make it a little bit more noticeable. But, no problem. We got a bunch of gold there. Got some kills. Let's go ahead and get our Doom Orb. We have ourselves a game here, though. It's back and forth. You love to see it. So, full Doom Orb. Like I said before, it's just about getting a bunch of int and pen to really back up this triple 3 usage that we're going for. And that's pretty much what we did with the poly weaved in there, which poly has 80 int, but don't forget, it also gives you max mana, which helps with your Book of Thoth. It gives you a little bit more int. We can maybe poke these guys here. Our teammates are not nearby. I have definitely trolled because I'm not even kissed anybody, so I'll go ahead and have to use my ult. That's no problem. I should have been kissed there because I could have ulted the Aladdin to get out if I really needed to, because that could have been bad. We shouldn't even been playing up here, though, because our teammates are not here, just looking at the map. Whenever nothing's happening, you really want to be looking at the map to decide what to do. And like right there, if I just look at the map and see that my teammates are not nearby, we do not want to be playing up. We only want to be playing up if we're trying to bait with our teammates coming over. So I really wish I had my ult up so I could go for a triple 3 here, but I cannot. Does he have Helm of Darkness? That's crazy. Helm of Darkness, Mori. The double invis. I'll go ahead and heal this guy. We're just buying time to get this ult back up. We're very reliant on it. He actually went in. Oh no. I wonder if he's trying to do the triple 3. I can kiss him. I don't have to use a... Oh, no. I'm going to go into the lamp here. Why not? I'm just going to raw dog, use my 2s here. Did a lot of damage. I'm getting better at aiming it without this stun, but it's still just a hard to use ability. He just auto-attacking. Oh, he's got the dagger. That's too bad. Just trying to live here. That long duration on my ult was really useful there. We did a lot of damage to that Artemis. I think we only hit him with 1 Lovebirds. Uh-oh. Try and stun, try and peel for him. We just need to run. We stick together. Actually, wait, our Izanami's here. Maybe we could have fought that. That's my bad on the retreat call. I mean, they were pretty poked, so we could have won that fight, but right now, since they're poked, we could probably just go Pyro Fire. I'm gonna switch to an Izanami here so I can heal her up. She kind of just tanked that whole thing. I'll keep healing her up, though. Usually you have more cooldown in your build, so you could spam it a bit more, but my heals do hit a little bit harder because I'm full damage. That's nice. See how much per tick. 64 per tick. Wonder how many times does it tick? 6 times? What is that? 360. 384? Quick maths. 384 on the heal. That's not bad. I do not have my ult here, so I might just be dead. Oh, I am definitely dead. Oh, Aladdin's here. Nice. This Izanami's just kind of running it down. I'm just going to go ahead and reset. Oh. I'm going to 2. So see how it slowed and didn't knock him back? You have to be the one hitting them nearby to hit the knockback. I don't know if that was the first time I showed you guys this game, but... just buying time. I want to get my ult and my Muirden up. My ult's already up, but... I'm going to be a kiss to Oregon here. Man. Wait, so he's just stuck his app right now because of the link, right? How does that work? Wait, he just... I don't know if he's linked or anything. He's just like Aphro for a while. Oh, hello. Try an auto 2 auto for the polyprocs. I'm somehow tanking. And Geb is just split pushing left. I don't know why. Is it because he has Mirrored? Oh, it's because he's clicking Mirrored, I think. That's probably what it is. That's why he has the Mirrored effect on him. I think that's what that is. Try and kiss the Aladdin. He's tanking. Actually do decent damage to this. Got the polyprocs, which have no cooldown, remember. Oh, enemy ultimate coming. That was really early by the lad. Kind of wanted to go in. There's a soul there. Soul does have the immunity for me. Did I hit him with all 3? Rama dashed in. He's so low. He died. I hit him with all 3. I mean, I'm dead, but I'll take it.
This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back.
Look at the lovebirds. I don't know if they actually did 2,700 damage to him. He beats my stun, and I still was able to hit him with all 3 birds. I can't believe he dashed in. Maybe he just knew he was dead, so he was trying to kill me. Seems like a few people on my team are really wanting to split push. There it is. There's the combo right there. I killed him with just my 3s. Didn't even hit him with my my 2 or anything. So here's the situation. I would get my starter item upgrade usually just once I hit 1,500 gold, just for the tempo. But since I already have 3k gold, I'll just grab an Elixir of Intelligence because that's 120 int, which is quite good. Quite good indeed. And then when I can just afford my starter item, I'll probably grab that instead. Oh. Nope, nobody on this team wants to do objectives. They just want to split push and fight, which are kind of polar opposites. Kind of directly opposed there, but it's fine with me. We basically got the full build online, and we've hit a few of the combos, so I'm happy about it. It's been good dopamine. Good dopamine rush. I want to grab this red. So we actually have 835 int right now. That is very good. I think your quintessential Aphro item... your quintessential Aphro item is probably Chrono Spending. Even in like a support build you could go it, but definitely in a damage build. Of course I don't have it, but it's because I'm going for the combo. Let's see, I maybe don't even need my Muirden here. Oh my goodness, look at that damage. My 2 did 837. Try and attach my Geb here. See how I attach it and then I still got a polyproc? See if I can follow up. I'm getting in here. Nice. Oh, no way he can get out there. I mean, this guy's just dead. I was trying to Muirden double 3M, but... Look at the damage this character can do. Oh, and then they have 6 off that. That's too bad. I ended up top damage. Let's go. You can see the potential of damage Aphro, which they did just buff. But, it's obviously not OP like support, of course. And it's much harder to play. I have been getting a lot better. Like, I've played a decent amount of Aphro. I'm not going to claim she's one of my best characters. I think I can play any character in the game, of course, but I have been actually noticing that I'm getting better at just hitting her 3 even without setup. You probably noticed in that fight a little bit. I do a lot of times I do these like little 180s because they're trying to juke you or trying to walk away. Do these like 180s or these 360s or whatever, 240s, 270s, 180 kick flip, ladder stall, tack flip, you know. Anyway, but I'm able to hit some more of my 3s without actually like having them still stunned. So ended up doing 34k damage. That was a good game. It was a fun game and it was pretty close. So I'll take it. I'll take it every day. And we also weren't lagging, which I will definitely take because that's been happening a lot lately. But just out damage with Theria on the Morgan. Silly guy. But yeah, that is how you could play full damage Aphro. Try to show you guys, break down how she kind of works. A couple of her +1s coming in Smite 2. Or not coming, but already here. And talk about, you know, her typical playstyle. Like I said, she's usually a support. You're going that more of that, like, you know, selflessness or war flag with the life binders, the breastplates, the stampedes, the talismans, maybe, you know, stuff like that. Even binding is good on her because you're stunning people on the enemy team, helping set up for your team. You're gonna be shredding prots when you do that. So that's basically it. That's how you pull off that combo with Aphro. It's a good dopamine if you try it out, and hopefully you understand how to actually use it based on the breakdown I gave you. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry again. I apologize that I'm enjoying Aphro. You know, I thought I'd never see the day. Maybe the world's ending. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe and healthy as always. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments below. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.